When life breaks you, when dreams collapse, and when silence feels heavier than words, remember this: God has never stopped writing your story. Every scar you carry, every tear you have shed, every moment you thought was wasted. Jesus saw it all and he whispered, "I am not done with you yet." Faith is not about comfort. It is about trusting God when nothing makes sense. Jesus was born in a manger, not a palace. He walked with fishermen, not kings. He healed the broken, not the perfect. When he was crucified, the world thought it was over, but that was just the beginning of redemption. What looks like defeat is often destiny in disguise. You may be walking through fire right now, but gold is formed only in fire. Your pain is not punishment, it is preparation. When you feel lost, God is not silent. He is shaping you in the dark, just like he formed the universe out of nothing. Sometimes he removes things not to hurt you, but to make room for what is next. Jesus said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are being formed." When everything seems to fall apart, remember, Jesus did not die to make life easy. He died to make life eternal. Sometimes heaven feels silent. You pray, you cry, you wait, and still nothing moves. But silence does not mean absence. When Jesus was in the tomb for 3 days, heaven was quiet. Yet the greatest miracle was unfolding behind that stone. When God is quiet, he is not ignoring you. He is preparing resurrection. Remember Lazarus, 4 days late to man, but right on time for God. When he delays, it is never denial. It is divine design. Your waiting is not wasted. Faith is not proven when prayers are answered. It is proven when they are not, and you still worship. You may feel buried, but Jesus calls you planted. A seed looks dead in the soil, but in time it breaks open to life. You do not grow in comfort, you grow in surrender. So say, "Lord, even when I do not see it, I trust that you are working." God's silence is never absence. It is the sound of him arranging something greater. The cross was never defeat. It is the greatest proof of love. When Jesus hung there bloodied and broken, he looked at humanity and said, "Father, forgive them." That is grace, unearned, undeserved, unstoppable. He took your shame, your guilt, your past, and nailed it all to that wooden cross. So when the enemy whispers, "You are not worthy," answer. The blood of Jesus says, "I am." The cross is where pain meets purpose, where sin meets salvation, and where the impossible becomes possible. And 3 days later, the tomb was empty. Death thought it had won, but Jesus rewrote the ending. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. Stand up, you are not defeated, but delivered, not broken, but becoming, not abandoned, but anointed. Every sunrise is a reminder that God still has plans for you. He did not bring you this far to leave you now. Maybe life knocked you down, but the same hands that were pierced for you are reaching out to lift you again. Jesus said, "Behold, I make all things new, new beginnings, new strength, new purpose." Your pain will become someone else's hope. Your story will become someone else's survival guide. When you surrender your wounds to Jesus, he turns them into weapons against darkness. Rise again, walk in forgiveness, love like he loved, serve like he served, shine, not because life is perfect, but because his light is in you. Let every breath remind you that you are chosen, redeemed, and loved beyond measure. And when life gets hard, whisper these words, "Jesus, I trust you," because in his name pain finds purpose, chaos finds calm, and death gives way to life eternal. Your story is not over. It is being written by the hands that conquered death.